Alright, we're back. Let's do this. Still Django, still Baldur's Gate 3. Probably should be taking a long rest before going in there, given it was such a magic-heavy party, and if anything went down, we might be in trouble, but cantrips are a thing, and I'm just not patient enough, so let's see what this ornate mirror is all about. Mirror, mirror. Oh! It actually is, isn't it? Let's examine it, see if we can figure out what it's about. Only a 6, that's easy enough. Okay, cutting it a little fine, but that's okay.
The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock.
Sounds dangerous.
Hiding some secret. The
Tell me
face
your
is
secrets.
crafted to be pleasing, but the personality is just a reflection of the wizard that created it.
Okay.
Speak your name.
Who's Memnon Thrace? I don't know who that is, and it might be a bad idea to try and... I'm trying to think... did we read that in a book somewhere? No. I'm just going to tell her my name.
I do not know this name.
Okay, that's not surprising.
If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
Who's your master? I don't think intimidating a mirror is going to work. I have a feeling that... yeah, I have a feeling it's probably not going to care. Yeah, I'm an ally of your master.
True ally of Ilantoth may pass.
Who the sod is Ilantoth?
What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
Hang on, isn't he?
Stories of
There we go.
Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay who made deals with dark gods.
Yeah, Zastam is the leader of the Red Wizards of Thay. The question is, does the mirror like it or not? Are they a fan of Zastam? I'm not getting overly evil vibes off the mirror, if I'm honest. Like, in the sense of it's not being, tremble mortals, blah, 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 blah. So let's go with, yeah, sod him. What's the worst that's going to happen?
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise?
Guessing that was a
Tell me.
good answer.
Why might one use balsam ointment?
Oh, for splinters. To clean a wound. This was in that guy's book, wasn't it?
Acceptable. Finally.
More medical questions?
If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Well, I actually can't see anything in you. Oh, I get it. If I was able to see anything, what would... I could be honest. Let's be honest.
You seek to survive. You seek power.
Well, that's not necessarily the same thing.
Be welcome.
Okay, well, yeah, they are the same thing. Alright, we solved it. The riddle of the mirror. I'm hoping that that means there isn't actually anything dangerous in here, you know? That this is well guarded enough that there isn't anything I need to be particularly worried about in here. It's a bit dark. Let's light some candles. Probably not going to be coming down here as well either, so just going to do some... Oh, okay, cool. Lots of herbology supplies. Now, crafting isn't implemented in the game yet, so we can't really do anything with them other than... Hey, nice! They're worth a pretty penny or two. What's in the wolf's head? Nothing. Whoa, is that a dragon skull? Part of it, anyway. Just skirt around the edge of the room, see what we can find. Oh, wow, it goes on and on. Oh, wait, hang on. So this wall that's flitting in and out of existence. Right, okay, I gotcha. Hang on, does this go... This is hard to keep track of. It is making my head spin just a little bit. There is definitely a lot of glitchy issues down here. Maybe lighting the candles will help give the walls a sense of permanence. Probably not. Whee! Oh, look. I'd wager if I pull this lever, a shortcut back through. Nice. Some basic poison. Will can have that. More herbs. God damn it, stop disappearing. Right, don't move the camera. We're at a good angle right now. You can see things. What gems? Bag of rotten food. We'll leave that be, thank you very much. What about all this? Bottle rack. Some vase. Bit more vase. Bit of barrel. More stuff, I'll have it. Okay, yeah, they really need to fix that. Very disorientating. What else have we got in here? Light some candles, please. Is that also a candle? Apparently it is. Nothing of real interest. Oh, there's a candle on the skull too. How novel. Scroll of Featherfall. Alright, we'll pass that on to Gale. Basilisk oil. Thick grey oil swirls slowly in its container. Extracted from a basilisk's gullet, this oil has the ability to turn petrified flesh back to its organic state. I'll absolutely take that. Never know when a basilisk might turn up. What else we got? Moonhaven logbook. Detailed record of the travellers sighted in Moonhaven village. Is that what this village was called before? Book is filled with pages and pages of observations tracking travellers and people in the village. Turn to the final pages. Ah, this is where I'm not going to pronounce the names of any of these months properly. Eliasis 26, Oliver Singe, merchant, arrives in Moonhaven, departs next day. Calishite. Huh, how rude. Eliad 7th, stranger, name unknown, passes through. Not Thayan. Rashimi? Marpanoth 14th, 3 men in black armour pass through. Not Thayan. Uktar 2nd, Hackett, journeyman, passes through. Not Thayan. He's kind of obsessed with the Thayan, isn't he? Uktar 30th, raid! Black armoured soldiers. Some damage. Not Thayan, but dangerous. Nightul 14th, the book's key gem has gone missing. Familiar ordered to watch my apprentice. Nightul 14th. Singe passes through. Doesn't stop. Nightul 15th. Familiar reports apprentice disappeared near well. Will observe. Nightul 18th. Raid. Same soldiers as before. Townsfolk taken. Nightul 20th. Smoke on raisin. On raisin? Smoke on horizon. Raid? Smoke on the raisin. Okay. Let's updated our what's name? Our journal. Owner of Cellar was more than a doctor. He was a necromancer and was obsessed with a particular book. He was a necromancer, was he? Where am I? Oh, I suppose that makes sense. All the yeah. I was just thinking that was a little bit of a leap in logic, but that does make sense. Collectania Rubrum, a compendium of dark arcana. You turn page after page filled with strange alchemical sketches and formulae. Some written plainly, some in runes and scripts you barely recognise. These are guides to transmuting metals and recipes for weapons of war, but more than anything else, the book is concerned with reanimating dead flesh. Yeah, necromancer. Alright, cool. What's in the barrel? Anything good? No. Alright. What's over here? Light the brazier. And the other one, please. Thanking you. Oh. Sounded like it did something. Locked. Who's got the best shot with the thieves' tools? I know Will's got them at the moment. Let's give him a try. Will, would you kindly try and unlock that? This might not work. It worked. Nice one, Will. Open the door. Oh, what's the betting that the gargoyles are going to come to life the second we touch... second we touch that book. Right, let's explore the rest of down here before we go spring in the trap, shall we? What's in the gilded chest? Some scrolls. Alright. Nothing particularly jaw-dropping or amazing, but Gale could certainly use them, especially since he's got no spell slot stuff right now. What's this? On Death and Resurrection. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext, rebound by Iosipher Elgin. Iosipher Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denir for her... Oh, we read this, didn't we? Yeah, we read this book in the Dank Crypt. So I'm not going to read that one again. I'm pretty sure it's the same book. I'm definitely recognising key parts of it. Light it up. The evil eye. If one looks at the eyes etched in this cover long enough, they appear to blink. Creepy. While the number of trinkets and bargains a hag personally acquires means that her powers will be unique compared to that of her sisters, hags as a whole can still be divided into 3 subcategories. Night hags, named as such for their ability to haunt a mortal's dreams, slowly devouring vital essence until the victim's soul can be trapped into the hag's soul bag. They are known for being petty, selfish braggarts. Sea hags, known for devouring their victims whole, sea hags can terrorize and kill with a single look. They reek of fish and are incapable of making a proper cup of tea. How dare they? Green hags, they are beautiful. They are powerful. Speak not a word against them. Don't know if I would say beautiful, but alright then, mate. I've seen the artwork. What else do we have? Oh, there's an antitoxin. Thank you. Nothing else of real interest up here. Ooh, another book. Loaded with tomes. Fringe Philosophy, Volume 5. Dense academic volume printed with no eye for design or delight. Publisher's note claims this volume promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to High Artificer Thaura Bryn of Baldur's Gate. I suppose they seek to silence me, believing that an artificer of the High House would not stoop to publish in any volume outside of the great Gondian journals they so diligently guard. But they forget that I am not so grand. Before I lent my name and my knowledge to the High House of Wonders and all the marvels therein, I was naught but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up. And that was how I first saw them. The slow and serene earth motes, entire mountains migrating through the sky above. It was later I learned of their origins, of the ancient Netherese empire that fashioned them, of the residual magic so potent it sustained them still. The wizards of Netheril carved marvels out of the mundane, lifted the earth aloft for industry, for sport. It was later still, after I earned my place at the High House, that I learned of the long shadow Netheril cast along the evolution of our craft, that their great flying cities fell in folly, and flames does not diminish the wonders they wrought, and that this stubborn aversion to studying them, to learning what they learnt, is the very antithesis of God's teachings. Yes, many of the catastrophes inflicted upon the centuries were fruit born of meddling with Netherese seed. Yes, their last shining bastion fell into shadow, their law twisted to Shah's dark and destructive designs. And yes, I say again, whether the High House will sanction it or no, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even should the fires consume us. This Shah, I mean, there's quite a lot of mentions of Shah, and I'm certain Shadowheart says she is a disciple of Shah at some point. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. What's the skeleton got on him? Anything good? Nope, nothing. Nada. Not a sausage. Anything in the large vase? Not at all. Alright, wooden chest, your last hope. Hey, scroll of blur, scroll of detect thoughts. Very nice. We'll take those. Alright. And what about this stuff? Research notes. Ah, there we are. So we're going to have to go on the other side of the table for them. Raised dead, failed, gone too long, body decomposed. Reanimation, failed, came back as ghoul, had to kill again. Speak with dead, failed, answers unhelpful. Clone, failed, needs living tissue. Reanimation plus clone, failed, had to kill both ghouls. It makes me laugh. Resurrection, failed. Why? Magical curse? True resurrection. I've reached the limit of my skills and resources. The book offers help. Dare I accept? The book offers help, you say? What book could that be? Could that possibly be the book that is over there? Oh, scared myself. I pressed the wrong button for a second. Right. I am positive that when I pick that book up, those things are going to attack me. A couple of gargoyles are going to spring to life.
The necromancy of Thay. Sounds ominous.
There's some kind of pressure. That is definitely a pressure plate, isn't it? Maybe not. Just search these spider silk cocoons. You never know. So there's something that keeps making a noise. Alright. Let's do this.
Well met.
I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to look at the book. It is not too
The
late.
book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Is it now?
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Oh, will you
How
now?
about you just leave it where you found it and we saunter away?
I'm inclined to take Will's
My
suggestion,
fair
but
share of experience with dangerous books. I'll take that off your hands into more prepared ones.
well, certainly Gale's got the best ideas so far. You deal with it. Although I like you, Gale. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. I think I'm going to really regret doing this. Oh, sod. We'll get the door open again. What do you mean it... Yeah, I know it's locked. I want to lockpick it. Okay. Well, I've used my action, so apparently I can't now. End turn. What can I do? There's got to be a button or something in here. There's got to be some kind of lever. There's got to be some alternative way of dealing with this that I'm missing. Well, for now, let's just stand out of the way of... I mean, at least they didn't turn into gargoyles. I'll take them spitting fire over actual death any day. Because let's be honest, fighting a couple of gargoyles in a tight space like this would be death. Yeah, everyone just get out of the way. Let Will try and do his thing. Right, that's not really working, is it? Well, that was fun. Yeah, apparently I can't lockpick it, so what the hell? Alright, I'm gonna have to try, in that case, putting it back on the pedestal and seeing if that fixes things. Yes? No? Okay. Well, it hasn't spit any fire at us. Maybe we're alright. What's going to happen now? Genuinely, how do I get out of here? I know it's locked, but you won't let me pick it. I'm not seeing any sign of any kind of button or anything, any kind of lever. I mean, if that is a pressure plate, maybe I just need to throw something onto it. The fire's stopped at least, that's something. What am I missing? Let's try throwing something out of here onto that plate. Why not? I can't throw anything out through the bars. Okay, well there goes that plan then. So now what? Stuck in here? Is this where our adventure ends? We picked up the book and now we can't go any bloody further? Got keys, but none of them seem to do the bit. And we can't use the bloody thieves' tools on them. Oh wait, now we can. Right, okay, got ya. So I guess taking the book then is out of the question. Fine, it can stay here. I didn't want the bloody thing anyway. Curious. There's got to be a way around it. Well, I think that's all we're going to find down in this cellar. Let's get out of here. We need a long rest before we push on any further. So, give the game a moment to render the village. Whee, there we go. Now, I did say something about... Oh, I'm going to really regret doing this. It says something about the apprentice being seen near the well. I'm really going to regret doing this. We do have some food. Do we share some of that around? Let people eat? Move some of that about quickly as well. All these gems. You know what? You can have the gems as well, mate. Normally I'd do this off camera, but I just want to quickly get it out of the way. Just so I can see what I'm working with a little bit better. Right, you hold on to the basilisk oil. You hold on to the antitoxin. Who needs some grub? I don't need too much. It's just... Alright, cool. Right, I'm at full health. Shadowheart. Have some sun melon. And a bit of sausage. 20 out of 21, that'll do. Gale. Sun melon, full health. Will. Alright, there we go. So we're still out of spells basically, but we're a bit better for health. Let's investigate this well.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
Does it now? Have a peer. Have a little peek. Nice. What do we find?
Grey stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
There's not going to be a fight, is there? I'm just going to have wasted all that food for nothing. Oh well, climb down the rope.
Better not disturb
Oh.
these webs. Whatever wove them would be much too large for my liking.
Okay. No, we didn't waste them. Spiders. It's definitely spiders. I'll have that. And that. Let's move with a bit of care. Ooh, a great sword. Not useful for any of us, but good to know. Why would that be stealing? Would it be robbing the spiders if I took from the cocoons? Heaven forfend, we wouldn't want to rob the spiders now, would we? Anything interesting over here? Is it just a pool? It's just a pool. Old backpack. I'll have that. How bizarre that they're all marked as... Yeah. Should we go left or right? It's quite a sizable amount of caverns underneath this village. There are some spiders, and they're moving. Fucking phase spider and an ettercap. We're not ready for this. Ooh. Level above. Can't climb up there. You know what I think we need? We need Larry to come back. Thank you. Will, do us a favour. Can we have a quasit, please? There we go. Bolster our party a little bit. Should help us out when a fight breaks out. What have we got here? Skelling bum. Ooh, spider step boots. Slightly sticky to touch, these boots have excellent grip. The wearer is immune to being webbed. I'll wear those, thank you very much. Leave my simple boots here, because let's face it, they're crap. Look at those, look how swish they are. It's bizarre that everything down here is marked as being owned. Owned by who? It's fine. You know, I don't want to go robbing, so we'll leave most of it alone. But I would like to read these books. Bloody journal. Used to read. What was that?
Something didn't like that.
Oh, shit sticks. Oh, I'm going to read it. Though originally a screed on Lolth, penned in blood, this book's crimson script has been smeared away in several places, a different hand writing atop it. I recall my life upon the surface with more than regret. I weep for the decades spent treading the murky waters of profanity, while my true queen waited in the shadows. Even my name, Eliette, feels foreign and foul upon my tongue. A high elf exalted by Lolth herself, my dread captors cannot fathom it. But I see their house's downfall in visions granted by the Spider Queen herself. When that day comes, when some unnamed whelp from an insignificant house cuts the matron mother's throat, I will escape. I will find solitude, and I will worship Lolth with my very soul. Someone had issues. Can I read these? A journal filled with hastily sketched diagrams of spiders and various spell runes. The captions are largely written in code, save for a few passages near the end that are penned in shaky common. They can sense my devotion. It draws them. I hear them in the shadows, whispers from the Dark Mother. I woke to a gift wrapped in spider's silk, a pair of boots taken from a heretic's corpse. Lolth sends her daughters to reward my faith, to let me know I'm on the right path. Another gift, the corpse of a drow, sigils scarred upon his face, an arachnomancer, one with the power to inhabit the spider's form. It is a message, a calling. My blood already dries upon the dagger, a blessed image carved into my skin. So, is the author the person who we just took the boots off of? Okay. Webcover journal. This book's leaves are stuck together with thick webbing that leaches ink when pulled from the page. Only the final entry remains remotely legible. It is time. I will forever transcend this blasphemous flesh and refashion myself in the Queen's image. No longer will I be bound to this lowly form, this base shape of organ and bone. Even the arachnomancers of Menzoberranzan shall weep at my feet, their little spells so feeble and fleeting. Today, I found the house of Lolth, and I shall be its matriarch. You're mad, mate. Burnt journal. Most of this book's pages have been carefully burnt away. Those that remain contain a single sentence, rewritten in varying stages of agitation. In her form I find ecstasy. The spell is not enough. What is this? An ornate diagram is drawn upon this. Will you shut up? An ornate diagram is drawn upon this parchment, depicting a ritual of some kind. At the bottom, two figures, a spider and an elf, are sketched within overlapping circles. A single word is penned beneath them: transcendence. They're bloody mad. Let's get some light in here. Something draws close. So, I hear something. There it is. Fucking face spider, huh? Oh, this is such a bad idea. Of all the bad ideas I've had, this one is definitely up there. Let's head back to the junction then. No ambush as of yet. Sounds coming from all around. It's right there. So when we come around this corner, we're going to be getting right into it. We're going to be fighting this thing. Bloody face spider. Yay. And there's something else out there as well. Oh, two of them. Well, if we can try and single them out, fight one-on-one, we should be okay. Our health's high. We don't really have any fancy spells to throw out there. We've just got our basics, but could be worse. We have got an imp and a quasit to help out. Larry and Clyde. We'll see if I remember that one, because that's going to have to wait till next part. So check back tomorrow and we'll delve further into this den of spiders. I'm meant to be chasing down goblins and freeing the druid. What the hell? It's a bloody etacap. Alright. So yeah, join us tomorrow as we resolve this little side quest. In the meantime, like and subscribe. I'd love it if you did. I'd love it even more if you went and checked out the Burning Blades playlist. Go see my players as I take them through Tyranny of Dragons. They're great, guys. Seriously. It's a really, really good character-driven campaign, if I do say so myself. Go and check it out. Have yourselves a good one. I'll catch you next part. Laters on. Bye-bye.